Let's be real. AI isn't some far-off sci-fi concept anymore. It's here, it's now, and it is completely changing the job market as we know it. The skills that got you to where you are today, they might not be enough to carry you through the next couple of years. So we're going to dive into what this huge shift actually means for your career, and more importantly, what tools you can use to get a serious edge. You know, when the guy who literally created ChatGPT says that coding is becoming obsolete, you should probably listen up. Think about that for a second. He's saying that the very skill that built countless tech careers is, well, it's being automated. This isn't just a guess. It's a warning shot coming straight from the heart of the AI revolution. And this isn't some problem for the future, for 2030. It's happening right now. That number you see, 12,000, that's how many people were just laid off by TCS, a tech giant that everyone in India saw as one of the most stable jobs you could get. The ground is literally shaking under our feet. So what was the official reason for those layoffs? They called it a skill gap, but let's be honest about what that really means. The new skill that's filling that gap is AI. It can work faster, and often it works better than a human with years and years of training. So working harder just isn't going to cut it anymore. You have to work smarter, and that means putting AI right into your daily workflow. So how do you adapt? How do you stay ahead? You start by mastering the right tools. Let's kick things off with our first category, tools that can take a simple line of text and turn it into something absolutely magical. Okay, first up, Nano. This thing is an absolute game changer for editing images. You can take any normal photo of yourself, give it a simple command like, put me next to the Burj Khalifa, and boom. It doesn't just cut and paste you, it puts you in the scene, perfectly matching the lighting, the shadows, everything. It's powered by Google's Gemini, and honestly, it's powerful enough to make the entire photo editing industry pretty nervous. What if you need to make videos, but you hate being on camera? I get it. That's where Heijin comes in. You can create a digital version of yourself, an avatar, just once. After that, you just type in a script and it does the rest. The creative uses here are insane. Get this, one young manager actually created an avatar of her dad who looked more experienced, just to deliver training videos. It gave her message instant authority. How smart is that? And what about your voice? Well, 11 Labs can create a perfect digital clone of it. Just imagine, you're sick with a sore throat, but you have a deadline. No problem. Just type out your script and it generates the audio in your voice. The top creators out there are already using this to keep their content flowing, and it's helping them rack up billions of views. Got a great product photo that just kind of sits there? Kling AI can bring it to life. You feed it a static picture, and it generates a short, super captivating video with just a little bit of motion. This is brilliant for making ads or social media posts that actually grab people's attention without paying for a whole video shoot. Okay, now let's talk about making entire videos just from scratch. With Google's Imagen 2, pretty much any idea you can type can become a video. You could type a rat surfing on a tiny surfboard at the beach, and you'd see it. In fact, fans of the Bollywood movie Ranjanana used AI to rewrite the tragic ending. They literally made the hero open his eyes again. The film's director was completely shocked. It just shows you're not limited by stock footage anymore, only by your own imagination. Now, a lot of you have probably heard of Midjourney. It was kind of the king of image generation for a while. But here's the catch. It's now fully paid. So what do? Enter Ideogram. It's a fantastic, super powerful alternative that offers a really generous free version. It's perfect for making amazing YouTube thumbnails or concept art when you don't have a budget. All right, let's switch gears. We've talked about tools for creating. Now let's talk about tools for thinking. These are like your own personal research assistant, basically designed to make you smarter and a whole lot faster. Notebook LM is basically a private tutor for any document you give it. Seriously, you can upload an entire complicated textbook and then ask it, hey, explain quantum physics to me like I'm 5 years old. And it will. It breaks down the most complex ideas into simple language you can actually understand. It's literally like having a conversation with the book. Now, for more serious academic or scientific work, you've got Perplexity AI. It's amazing at finding information, and this is crucial. It gives you citations, so you can actually check the sources. It's also really good at follow-up questions. And here's an incredible tip. If you happen to be an Airtel user in India, you can get a 1-year pro subscription for free. Yeah, absolutely free. Think of these next two as a research power duo. First, you have elicit.org. It's like a super smart search engine that finds credible academic papers on any topic you want. Then, Once you've found a paper that looks good but is full of confusing jargon, you pop it into explainpaper.com. It simplifies the whole thing and gives you the main points. Together, they make doing research insanely efficient.
Okay, for our final category, let's get down to business. It doesn't matter if you're a solopreneur or part of a huge team, these tools are all about automating tasks, saving you a ton of time, and yeah, making you more money.
Need to write marketing copy that actually converts? Jasper and its main alternative, Copy.ai, are exactly what you need. They can write killer text for your ads, your landing pages, your emails, and the best part is you can train them to sound exactly like your brand. Ugh, if you've ever spent hours just staring at a blank slide agonizing over a presentation, you need to check out Gamma or its alternative, Tome. You just give them the text and they create a beautiful, professional-looking slide deck in minutes. This is a must-have for anyone who has to make investor pitches or workshop materials on a tight deadline.
We've all been in those meetings where everyone's talking and no one's taking notes, right? Well, Fireflies and Fathom are here to fix that. These AI assistants just join your Zoom call, they transcribe everything, and then they give you a perfect summary with all the action items. You will never miss a key detail from a meeting ever again.
For anyone running a business that sells physical products, you know that managing inventory is a massive headache. Katana.cloud just automates the whole thing. It predicts what you'll need, it handles the reorders, and it sends you an alert before you run out of stock. It even plugs into WhatsApp and email, so it's incredibly easy to use. Now this is next level. Text Cortex actually lets you build your very own specialized AI agent. You can feed it your entire marketing strategy, for example, and it will create an expert that can then go and do tasks for you. Connect it to your other tools like Slack or Notion, and you basically have a 24/7 marketing assistant working for you while you sleep. So what does all of this add up to? Look, it's about way more than just saving a few hours here and there. The real prize is a massive jump in your productivity and a huge competitive advantage. Adopting these tools isn't just a small upgrade, it's like giving yourself a genuine superpower in your career. So we've talked about the problem, we've talked about a whole bunch of tools that offer the solution, but now the most important piece of this whole puzzle is you. This really brings us to the most important question. You can look at all of this and see a threat, something scary that's coming for your job. Or you can see a massive opportunity, a chance to use these tools to make yourself more valuable and more irreplaceable than you've ever been before.
At the end of the day, the choice is yours. This technology isn't a fantasy anymore. It's here, it's easy to get, and it's incredibly powerful. The tools are ready and waiting. The only real question left is, what are you going to build with them?